Welcome back to the Alchemist Babe podcast, where we are diving into all things mindset, manifestation, motherhood, and so much more. I'm your host, Dakota, and today the topic is all about content. This is for my moms and just women in general that want to start creating content, start creating a brand, start posting, but you're just not sure. You haven't started yet because you have all of these excuses that you've built up for yourself. You're afraid of judgment. Because if I'm going to be honest, I have been posting content for at least 7 years, I would say now. Off and on, I have taken breaks, but before I even started creating content, I enjoyed it. Like, I enjoyed the process of creating, but I was really afraid. I was afraid of judgment. I was afraid of what people would think. I overthought everything. I overthought the videos of what I was going to say. I overthought the captions. I overthought the bios. I created these videos and then they just stayed in my drafts and they never got posted. And if I'm going to be honest, I still am like that to this day. I have videos in my drafts that I have overthought to the point that now they've never even made it onto the internet. And I know I'm not the only one that does this, because this is what stops a lot of people from creating. You hesitate because you're afraid of judgment. But in reality, the authenticity is the art. It's what people fall in love with. It's what people want to see, what they want to watch. It's what attracts people in that resonate and relate to you. Your life is already the content. For the people that are overthinking what their day-to-day is too mundane, or it's not perfect, or it doesn't look nice enough, the lighting isn't great, whatever it may be, your life already is content. It already is the movie that people want to watch. People crave that connection, the raw, authentic, the real version of what your life looks like. And your ordinary, your everyday is somebody else's extraordinary. For example, I have a couple friends and I tell them this all the time. I'm like, your guys' lives are like movies. Like, one of them is posting content on a regular basis and the other one doesn't really post a whole lot, but she's starting to. And I'm always telling the one that's posting content, because I don't live near him, but I see his stuff and I'm like, your life is literally a movie. Like, but to him, it's very ordinary. It's his everyday. It's the career that he's chosen, the path that he's chosen, but he documents his life. And I'm like, it's so incredible the way that you live, even though to you it's ordinary. And then my girlfriend, who is wanting to start creating content more regularly, we talk every day and she's telling me about all these things that she does. And I'm like, girl, your life literally is a movie. Like, you're doing these things and I'm impressed by them. Like, I'm amazed. I love hearing about them. I love when you tell me about them. Like, why not share that with the world? Why are you not documenting it more? She's like, well, it's just, to me, it's my normal. And I'm like, yeah, but your normal is not most people's normal. And I started just listing off like her everyday regular, but for me is not regular. We're living different lives in different areas of Canada, and there's a whole new beauty that she's getting to experience, and the things that she does and the place that she goes and the new things that she tries. I'm like, it's really fucking cool. And it's just that friendly reminder of, your life might seem really normal to you and really basic, but to other people, it's not. You're maybe living a life that people are trying to manifest, that people are dreaming of. Like, there's things that you do that people put on their vision boards every single year, but for you, it's your normal every day. And a lot of people have the fears of, like, I don't know what to say. I don't know how to record. I don't know the lighting. Like, I'm afraid to record in public. And everybody that you see on social media that maybe you're following or that you're wanting a life similar to, they started with a shaky camera. They started with poor lighting. They started with a lot of stutters. They started with not being perfect. And the only way for you to get to better is for you to practice. And I'm not saying start overnight and then go all in and now you have to be posting every single day, record your entire life, talk all over your social media. That's not what I'm saying. Start small, start simple, start with a small habit, 1%, that you can build up over and over by documenting the tiny moments in your life, by posting on your stories once or twice a day, by taking one of those videos that's in your drafts and actually pressing post onto it. It doesn't need to be you're posting 3 to 5 times every single week. Like, if you're somebody that's been watching the videos of how to create a brand and what you need to do, and a lot of people are talking about, well, you need to be on your stories every single day and you need to post once a day or twice a day even on Instagram and on TikTok and Facebook and here and do, a podcast and YouTube. It's too much. It's way too overwhelming, especially if you're just starting out. Start small. And if that means you post a picture of your coffee on your stories every single day, that is a start, and that's all that matters. And eventually, you will find a rhythm. Eventually, you'll figure out the kind of content that you like to create. As you practice and as you take these small steps, you'll learn naturally about lighting and what you like better. What is your niche? What is the style that you like to create? Are you somebody that wants like the bright lighting all the time? Are you somebody that wants like the darker lighting? Are you somebody that even wants to talk in your videos, or your videos are always going to have text on the screen? Like, as you just start and play around and have fun with it, you'll figure out what to do. The goal is not to impress everybody, it's just to express your lifestyle. It's not about performing and trying to be somebody that you're not. It's about just capturing the moments of your every single day life, that raw, authentic you that people are actually going to relate with. And kind of how I was saying earlier about my friends, and I'm like, your guys' lives are like movies. Yours is also a movie. And in movies, there's slow scenes, there's quiet scenes, there's also crazy scenes. It's messy, it's loud, it's chaotic. There's the plot twists that happen. That is a part of life, and your life is a movie. Your life is the content. You already have so much content that you could be creating and putting out to the world if you just start. And you don't need to see success overnight. Your goal shouldn't be to go viral in a couple days or have your first video go viral. Because as somebody that has had the video that went viral, it is not all that glamorous, because with the viral videos comes a lot of hate, and you have to be prepared for what people are going to say on the internet. And depending on what your goal is on social media and the video that goes viral, it could or could not help you. The goal is to have fun. The goal is to be authentic and get comfortable with the creating. And when you are being authentic and when you are having fun with what you're doing and what you're creating, you're actually in alignment with your purpose. You're in alignment with your soul path, and you will figure out the kind of content that you want to create. Maybe you're somebody that, really loves baking and cooking, and that's what you want to start putting out into the world. And that is your heart's desire, is to just bake and cook, and you want to share that. That is your purpose and your path. And it's going to come more natural when you're on that. If you're trying to talk about something like maybe mindset, and that's not what you really care about at all, like you're into mindset stuff and growing, but that's not what you want to teach or help people with. When you're trying to put out content like that and trying to teach and trying to just share your experiences, it's not really going to feel authentic, because it's not your purpose. It's not your path. Maybe you're somebody that has crafts. Maybe you're somebody that's like super humorous and you just like creating funny videos, and that's your niche and that's what you love doing. And you're not really sure how it's going to turn out and the deals that might come, or how do you even monetize? How do you make money? Which, if you want, I can make another video talking about that. But deals and opportunities will just come to you when you're on the path that you're supposed to be on. Even if it's a humor account, you can get brand deals and partnerships. Even if it's baking and cooking, you can get brand deals and partnerships, and people will literally send you free stuff or pay to use. If you're using their products, they'll pay you per video. There's so many opportunities out there, and the world of social media nowadays is completely, it's game changing, and it's always changing. But there's so many opportunities to build income if that's what your goal is. Or maybe your goal is to just have fun and start posting on social media, which I definitely recommend, because it's an amazing creative outlet. I genuinely just enjoy creating videos. I like the process of pressing record or documenting my life and then taking all these snippets and making it into a little video and having the music overlay. Like, I just genuinely enjoy that kind of stuff. Really start telling yourself that your life already is the content, that you love documenting your life, that you enjoy it, that it is possible. And your truth and your voice is your brand. And just have fun with it. If you feel like there's so much pressure being put on you to create content, take a step back. Redefine your goals, redefine your values, redefine what you love before you press record again. Take your time. It doesn't need to be perfect. It needs to be authentic, and it needs to be you. I truly hope that this inspires somebody to start creating content and to start building that brand that they've been thinking about, and press post on those videos, because your life truly can inspire so many other people's lives. And you have no idea the people that you can impact, the people that you can help, the friends that you can make, some of my best friends that I have to this day are people that I've met through social media. And if I can be fully honest with you, some of the people that are going to support you the most are going to be not your friends and family, but the strangers on the internet. So just have fun with it. Create. Your life is the content. And I will see you guys in the next video.